Hello everyone, welcome to the ENA Environmental News Analysis. In this session on ENA, we are going to discuss about a very interesting phenomenon that has recently come up and it was all over the news. It's about locust attack in India. So let's discuss this and understand what it is all about. Swarms of locusts, that is the insect, have invaded vast swathes of land in India since April 11th, 2020. They entered several districts of Rajasthan via Pakistan's Sindh province. If you look into the map, you can see the distribution and the way that they have come up. Now, few days later, what happened? They entered the neighboring state of Madhya Pradesh. Many districts in Uttar Pradesh have now been put on alert. So this is the current scenario that is happening on the ground. This locust attack has affected about 90,000 hectares across 20 districts in Rajasthan. So that's a huge amount of area of land which has been affected by this attack in India. Favorable rain-bearing winds aided their transport towards India. So rain-bearing winds are the carriers for this locust attack. The quickly growing swarm is now threatening to amplify into an agrarian disaster. So this is important in terms of agrarian crisis, agrarian disaster, and that's why it is being highlighted everywhere in the news. A huge challenge is likely to emerge when they start breeding. That is when it's most concerning. And what has happened? The last year, mature locusts had entered parts of India after a gap of 26 years. So it was almost after 26 years that these locusts entered India, but remember they were mature. But the locusts that have come up this year are immature. They are yet to get maturity. So what happens? Immature locusts are not fully grown and have the capacity to cause more harm. That's where the difference lies. So they are also a longer lifespan bearing locusts, right? So now what we see here is the locusts which entered India were about 10 to 12 days old only, and they were flying huge distances in search of food. Since the Rabi crop harvesting is over and Kharif sowing season is yet to begin, they were unable to find any vegetation, and that's why they started covering many parts of Indian area. So what is the issue here is the challenge for food security, because these locusts are going to attack the crops. So what you have here is that they will now start laying eggs, and what will happen after the onset of monsoon and continuous breeding for 2 more months, there will be issue for agrarian community. So according to Food and Agricultural Organization FAO, the destructive power of a typical locust swarm can be enormous in nature. The size of these swarms can vary from less than 1 square kilometer to several hundred square kilometers, and 1 square kilometer of swarm contains about 40 million locusts. That's a huge number. They can eat as much food as 35,000 people, assuming that each individual consumes 2.3 kg of food per day. So if you see here, 35,000 people food security as of now is assumed to be at stake because of this locust attack. Most of the countries combating locust swarms are mainly relying on organophosphate chemicals, which are proving to be detrimental for the locusts. So they are applied in small concentrated doses by vehicle mounted and aerial sprayers. Drones have been deployed for controlling locusts in Rajasthan. A drone can spray pesticide on nearly 2.5 acres during a flight of just 15 minutes. In Uttar Pradesh, local villagers have been asked to make noise by beating thalis, utensils, and bursting crackers even. Officials say that these measures will help in controlling or eliminating locusts at their resting place. The UN Food and Agriculture Organization, however, has warned of more such attacks along both sides of India-Pakistan border. But remember, for a country which is already battling a pandemic, this is yet another challenge, and that's why it's important news in terms of ENA. Thank you for watching ENA this session. You can also subscribe to our channel, and also you can go to our website TheGeoecolologist.com, and we are also available on Instagram by the name of The Geoecologist. So thank you for watching and subscribing to our channel. Thanks a lot. Stay safe. Stay tuned.